Believe it or not, Atomos is entering the reference monitor market. Here's the Studio Pro 2710. Welcome everybody from IBC 2025. I'm here at the Atomos booth with Atomos CEO Peter Barber. How are you doing?
I'm very good. How are you today?
Very well indeed. You guys, every time we come see you guys, there's a bunch of completely new products. So now you just entered the production monitor category, right? Yes. So what do we have here?
So this is our new reference grade monitor. This is actually a technology preview of a brand new technology we're bringing out. So it's called the Studio Pro 2710. Now the name actually is self-explanatory. It's 27 inches wide, 10-bit HDR 4K display for reference grading, editing, finishing, graphics, and all that type of work.
Okay. Does it integrate with the existing Atomos ecosystem of camera monitors as well?
Yeah, it kind of extends that ecosystem because obviously we're very well known for being at the camera end, so calibrated monitors for capturing and viewing content, bringing that content through to post-production, and now we're bringing calibrated monitors so when you're finishing your work, you're guaranteed that what you saw on set is actually what you get on the screen, and then what you delivered is actually the right color all the way out to your delivery.
So of course we have a lot of established players in that market again. Not too many actually, but quite a few. But what is new, what you're bringing to this market?
So what we're bringing to this market is we're bringing really accurate, high quality monitoring that normally would cost $30,000 to $40,000 to a sub $10,000 price point. You know, so vertical structure screen, that means that you've got precision quality images, no distortion, no artifacts, plus absolutely perfectly calibrated color. And it's more than just a monitor, it's actually, you think of it more like a system. So, you know, we actually have I can pull this up here. This is actually our monitor calibrator that is designed to work with the monitor. So this obviously calibrates the color of the monitor, and you can use this on our ninjas that you use on set. But not only does it calibrate the monitor, it also calibrates the environment. So we actually, if you see here, my hand is actually shining on some light. We've got lights built into the back of the monitor, which is a patented technology from Atomos. This is designed to calibrate the color of your room. Because obviously your eyes are affected by the color of your room, and if you're calibrating, you want to make sure that everything is perfectly color balanced. So the calibrator will also calibrate the room environment and the lights, plus your screen, so that way you know what you're looking at is the right color. And also we've built in down the bottom here, if I just push the button, there's also a work light that's also color calibrated. So this could be as simple as looking at a script or maybe a grading control panel so you can actually see what you're doing.
So it actually reminds me a little bit of in the consumer field a couple years ago, we had the Ambilight, I think from Philips. Okay. That is similar, right? I mean, like TVs that would but this is production level.
Yeah, but this is production level. I think they were more designed to make it more interesting, and they would change colors along with the content. These are designed to be fixed and calibrated lighting that you can adjust and make sure you are actually seeing the right color. And then obviously we can work on all the different color spaces that high-end work would need to use. So these are the kind of technologies and workflows that you would previously only seen in high-end post-production. We're trying to bring it and make it more affordable to smaller studios.
Very cool. Can you run me through some of the specs of the monitor and connectors?
As I said, it's designed for HDR and SDR 4K monitoring. We will support all the different color spaces, and it'll have both 12 gig SDI as well as HDMI inputs and also network inputs as well. So it's already designed to work for cloud-based delivery, so it works with Atmosphere, Frame.io, it'll also work with Grass Valley's AMP and a whole heap of other solutions as well.
And you said for 4K workflow, so it's a UHD resolution?
That's right, yeah, 4K UHD resolution.
What brightness are we looking at?
It's variable, so it'll do HDR resolution and standard and SDR resolution as well. Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Pricing and availability?
So we're aiming to, this is a prototype that we're showing at the show, we're aiming for NAB delivery, and our pricing, we still haven't finalized the pricing yet, but it'll definitely be under $10,000. And normally to get anywhere near this quality, you'd have to spend 2 to 3 times that money for an equivalent quality display.
Wow, interesting. Very curious how the market will receive this. So we probably, I mean, I know you can't say anything, but I mean, there is a pathway to see different sizes in the future for this kind of product.
Yeah, we think this will be the start of us doing a lot more in this space, but obviously we want to get this out first, and part of the reason we're showing it here at IBC is we want to get feedback. We still have time to do feature adjustments and enhancements and take feedback from the user base so we can make it better by the time that we actually release it.
Awesome. But you also announced a couple of updates to your existing products, so maybe we can just quickly run through them?
Yeah, sure. So the first update is we a couple of months ago we announced and released the Ninja TX, which is the most advanced Ninja we've ever made. That's our monitor recorder for cameras. It can take SDI, HDMI. It can take RAW from your cameras up to 8K. It can record them in ProRes RAW, which is obviously the industry standard RAW. And the great news is that you can actually use now ProRes RAW on DaVinci Resolve, so you can have all that workflow and not have to convert your files anymore, which is fantastic. And we also have an update for the Ninja TX where we've now got camera control built in as well. So that's actually on display here, showing the beta version. That'll be available in a couple of months, but we're showing the beta here so people can test it. Another new product we have is actually this one right here. So we have the new Shinobi 7RX. So everybody knows our Shinobi 2. It's very popular 5-inch camera monitor with camera control, touchscreen to focus and everything. We've brought all those features to the 7-inch version, so you can have touchscreen control, but we've also added in Wi-Fi capability as well. So this is a wireless 2200 nit HDR monitor that you can use either on camera with SDI or HDMI connections or wireless video as well. The other thing that we've upgraded is Ninja Phone. So Ninja Phone we released a little over a year ago. It was designed to work with the more expensive iPhones like the 15 and the 16 to do ProRes recording from mirrorless cameras into your social media ecosystem. We've now upgraded so it can work with any iPhone or iPad that's iOS 18 compatible or newer. So that even your Lightning-based iPhones will now work with the Ninja Phone. So that's really good and that's opened up a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm always happy that there has been this shift in the industry from guys like you that are basically now delivering updates, firmware updates, to hardware that is really adding new features. We haven't had that in the past and it was frustrating for users. And it's become kind of the standard way of doing things, which is, we really appreciate that. It's like kind of solidifies your long-term investment into gear, right? Because something you didn't even expect is suddenly possible with gear that you bought maybe 1 or 2 years ago. That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. You always want to make sure if we can update it, we will. Obviously there's always going to be a limitation, but we try to upgrade. And like people who have been buying Ninjas off us for many years, we've continued to upgrade with firmware and kept them compatible as new cameras come out. And we'll continue to do that as much as the hardware allows us to do it. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Peter. And have a good rest of the show. Very exciting upgrades and very new, interesting category for you guys to go into. And
thank you for coming and have a look.
Of course. And thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to Cinity for a lot more from IBC 2025. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And download our new app. You get notified about all the new videos that we publish. Thanks.